Israel has been hit with massive flooding across the country, causing all kinds of issues, including a major security breach in Samaria. We'll get into the details on that, along with a massive new IDF exercise for a multi-front war. But first, I want to touch on two fascinating operations that Israel just carried out. Guys, if you haven't already, when you're done with this video, check out our brand new mini doc about Operation Rising Lion, Israel's 12-day war with Iran. It's a super cool project. The link is in the description below. Last August, a Palestinian from Jenin attacked a security guard with a hammer at the Bar-owned industrial park near Kedumim in Samaria and killed the Israeli. Then he took his gun and ran. And until today, Israeli security have not been able to catch the terrorist, but thankfully that just changed. Yesterday, Israeli intelligence caught wind of where this guy was, and Shin Bet officers were able to nab 5 of his accomplices in an area south of Jenin. Then Duvdevan operators, one of Israel's undercover elite units, were able to encircle the building where the terrorist was and take him out. Afterwards, when searching the building, they were able to find a hidden explosive device, firearms, and ammunition. It's good to see that even after all of this time, justice was still served. Plus, this guy gets taken off the streets, which is a relief for anything he may have planned for the future. But that's not the only thing. The IDF have been really busy this week. There was a terrorist who carried out a ramming attack back in May of 2024, 18 months ago. The terrorist ran his car into 2 IDF soldiers on duty near Shechem, or Nablus as they call it today, tragically killing both soldiers. The terrorist actually turned himself in right away to the Palestinian Authority, but instead of handing him over to Israel, the Palestinian Authority released him, and he went into hiding allegedly with the help of Ramallah's General Intelligence Service, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But thankfully, after 18-month manhunt, Israel's security finally just caught up to him too. And on Monday, IDF, operating alongside of Israeli police and the Shin Bet, carried out a raid in Shechem where they found the terrorist inside of a building and were able to take him out with precise fire. So thankful to have another terrorist off the street for good, and justice for the 2 IDF soldiers who were murdered was finally served. All of this happened as Israel was experiencing massive storms. Rain is a wonderful thing in Israel, a very positive thing, but not so much when it happens like this. Yesterday, there was so much rain across Israel, combined with wind, hail, lightning, that a bunch of roads were closed and a lot of flooding took place. You can see in these videos some really hazardous situations people found themselves in as roads flooded, stranding cars, often with people in them. We saw sections of Route 40 closed, Route 227, 206. You can see this clip here of hail falling in Jerusalem. And also this bizarre scene of a palm tree on fire due to a lightning strike. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Magen David Adom said that they had ambulances called to a number of locations due to people trapped in their cars or in flooding homes. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anyone was actually injured so far, so that's good news, thank God. Apparently, this sets a new record in Israel with 5 inches of rain recorded in central Israel over the course of just 4 hours. The wind was so intense it blew down a section of the security fence in Hebron, as you can see in these videos. Thankfully, even though this could have been a major breach in security, it seems like the military was on the scene fairly quickly. They confirmed that they would continue to operate at the location to provide security. In a second, we'll get into Israel conducting a massive military exercise, along with developments on the future of their air defense with the Iron Dome and such. But first, bringing you accurate information about what is happening in Israel and the Middle East like we do in these videos. It's not easy, it's not cheap, and we would like to ask you that if you find value in this channel and the information that we bring to the world every single week, please consider joining our team in producing these videos by supporting us monthly. We don't have any paid advertising. We're not backed by any big media networks. Everything we create is made possible by people like you who believe in standing with Israel and sharing the truth. Your support helps us keep telling the stories that matter and giving a clear, honest voice to what's actually happening in Israel. Guys, if you're able to join us, we have a really cool members program for our monthly donors. You get access to a special Telegram group with behind-the-scenes content, updates on our volunteer work in Israel, special store discounts, prayer requests, a monthly live stream with some of our team, and much, much more. Just click the link in the description below to join our members program and become a part of a growing community of hardcore Zionists who are standing for truth. In the wake of all the lessons that Israel has learned over the past 2 years throughout this war, they decided to perform a massive military exercise this week all across the country. This was a joint cooperation with all the branches of the military involved, the operations, manpower, technological, and intelligence directorates, the Air Force, Navy, ground forces, along with Northern, Central, Southern, and Home Front commands. They tested everything possible, defensive, offensive, how fast they could respond to emergency threats, basically preparing for the scenario that October 7th could have been if Hezbollah and the Houthis had attacked at the same time as Hamas, like they had originally planned, but didn't happen. Thank God. All of this comes as Israel, along with the US, are pushing forward as quickly as possible the production for Israel's Iron Dome, Iron Beam, and David Sling munitions. The reason they are pushing this forward is because there are concerns about future massive missile attacks on Israel. And in an attack like that, there's a real concern that the Iron Dome could simply run out of interceptors, which would be horrific. The Defense Ministry Director General said that the Iron Dome system has fundamentally transformed the battlefield, demonstrating an unprecedented interception capability on a global scale against a vast spectrum of threats. This contract will dramatically enhance the multi-layered defense posture and strategic stability of the State of Israel. Joint production in Israel and the United States exemplifies the potential of our technological and industrial partnership. He then signed an order to accelerate the production of the Iron Dome interceptors. The president of the company that makes the Iron Beam system, which is Israel's new laser defense, said that the Iron Dome and David Sling will be joined by the first operational laser-based defense system emerging from Rafael's production lines. All of this is in partnership with the United States through aid and intelligence cooperation. I wouldn't say that Israel's military is necessarily worried at this point, but they are facing the possibility of a massive threat in the near future. Iran is stockpiling missiles at an unprecedented rate, with a new report saying that their missile level is almost back to what it was before the 12-day war. They're also enriching uranium with no signs of slowing down. Hezbollah is still a massive threat, despite the major blows that Israel has been dealing it in recent days. But thankfully, despite all of these threats surrounding Israel, we know how the story ends. And let's just say it's not going to be a smooth ride for those standing against the promises of God. Guys, remember to check out our awesome members program for our monthly donors. You can find the link in the description below. Thank you so much to all of those who have already joined. We could not do what we do without you. So thank you very much. Remember to go check out our epic film that just dropped about Operation Rising Lion, the 12-day war on Iran this past June. We'll put a link down in the description below. Go watch the film. Go watch it right now. It's pretty cool. As always, thanks for watching.